Hey everyone, this is Alien Girl, and today I want to talk to you about fitting in. We've all had those times where we feel like we haven't really yet found our tribes, or we just don't fit in the groups or settings that we're hanging with. And have you ever wondered why that is? It may be that you play a little part in it. So let's get into it. First of all, what's the definition of fitting in? Fitting in is to be socially compatible with other members of a group. So, this is what it is about compatibility. So, you may not feel like you fit in, like you're not compatible with what's going on around you. And there's a few reasons why this can happen. Reason number one, different cultural backgrounds. This can be where you grew up, your native language, or local cultural things. So it is normal that if you are not with people from your hometown or your country or your native language, you may be missing a lot of things in the slang, in the jokes, and just cultural things. And this can be things about manners and how people interact, so it has to do with language, I would say. This only gets better with time. If you're new in a place, it just takes a bit of time to get to know the culture and the people and how things work. Another one, which I think is really important, is you don't share the same values. So your values are not aligning with the people you're hanging with. And this is pretty important. So, for example, I've never drank alcohol in my life. I don't drink alcohol, and I know this is not common. But my friends do, and I hang with them. However, a lot of times I have felt like a bit bored. You know, they're talking about alcohol, they're getting another drink, and honestly, I just want to dance. So, yeah, those values don't align. I can still be friends with people, but I also understand that not everybody is like me, and it is my choice, and I am being patient when I hang with people who don't have the same values. Now, if your values are very different, for example, having different interests, then it becomes even more difficult. If your friends are interested in partying and drinking and doing other stuff, but you're really focused on your business or on your hobbies or your career, then it will be hard to connect with people who are not doing the same things that you are, because that is how you choose to spend your time. So again, there's a misalignment in compatibility and interest and values. And another reason why you may feel like you don't fit in is that you're not moving enough. You know what? We don't have to stick with what we've been handled. This be your family, your friends, your immediate friends from college, people from around you, work colleagues. If your setting is not serving you, you can change, and you will need to make a little effort and move to do this. Alright, but what are the things that we can do to make it easier on ourselves and try to fit in, I guess, or be okay with not fitting in? One thing you can do is to stop thinking about it as if it was something negative. We are all different, so it makes sense that we're not all following the norm. I mean, look at me, I'm a bloody alien. And you can always hang with people and enjoy the small similarities you have. You don't have to be 100% compatible. You can embrace the things that match, and you can make peace with the things that just are the way they are and feel proud to be different. For example, I also don't smoke. Oh my god, an alien that doesn't drink and smoke? Yeah, I know. And recently I joined a group of friends that were smoking a lot. Oh my god, I never had friends that smoked before, so I didn't know what to think. Anyways, as I'm hanging with them, it's just starting to bug me. The smoke in my hair and my clothes, I'm cranky. I'm like, what? Why are they doing this? So, I started taking some measures. When they would smoke, I would walk away. And I would explain to them, the smoke bothers me, so when you're smoking, I'm gonna walk away and then I'm gonna come back. And this actually made them notice how much they were smoking, because I could almost barely be with them. They were smoking a lot. And at one point I decided to not hang with them so often. Unfortunately, they were fun, but it didn't align with my values of taking care of my health, and of course, I didn't want to consciously go and smoke someone else's smoke. So sometimes you may have to make a hard choice. How badly do you want to fit in? And is fitting in even good? Another thing you can do is to reflect on what you really want. Maybe you feel like you don't fit in and you don't understand why, but have you taken the time to really reflect why that is? What do you care about? What your values are? And why are you not fitting in with these people? Is it fun to be with them? Do you really want to do it? Or are you just getting bored? At least from my experience, when I haven't been fitting in, more often than not, I was a little bit bored in those settings. And lastly, another thing that you can do is to take the first step and change. If you're not liking your settings, if you're not fitting in, you can always try to find a new tribe. And although this is hard, you may have to take the first step. And you'll be surprised that more than one people may actually be feeling like you are. So speak up and be brave. What do you think? Why do you think some of us don't fit in? Is it good or bad? And what have you done to feel better about it? Anyways, your alien girl here. Love you all as always. Take care.